much was it, anyway?
30 quid.
30 quid? You mean we've missed out on Burnside's other because someone bidded lost 30 quid?
Blame Monroe, not me.
And we didn't bring gas masks. What? That's what you need in a place like this, isn't it?
Yes?
We'd like to speak to Mrs. Slaney about the theft of some cash.
You better come in.
So. Sorry.
Hold on a minute. Mr. Ellis?
Steve.
What's all this about? Where are you going?
I've already worked way past my hours. I've got to get back to my little boy.
What can I do for you?
PCs Stringer and Loxton, Sunhill Police. One of your residents, a Mrs. Brenda Slaney, phoned us. She said she'd had a purse containing £30 stolen.
Oh, that. It's all sorted now. She got confused, that's all.
Well, we'd like to speak to her anyway.
And there's no point, honestly. Believe me, this happens all the time. She's fine now.
All the same, could we...
Look, I'm run off my feet. I've got 2 staff off sick. She probably won't even remember.
Of course I remember. Oh, what a business this is.
Mrs. Slaney?
And he doesn't want to know anything about it.
I told you, you've imagined
Can you let
the
her
whole...
speak, please?
You're saying the money was stolen?
What's the matter with him? Of course I'm saying
All right,
the
I'm
money
just
was...
trying to
Honestly,
get
you're
clear
wasting
what
your
Can we
time.
discuss this in private?
My office.
All right, I suggest you take PC Loxton there while Mrs. Slaney and I go somewhere to talk about it.
My room.
All right. But it'd better be quick.
That's what they put on for us. Could you stand it?
Could we talk about the money, Mrs. Slaney?
Money?
That you had stolen?
What is there to talk about? It was in an envelope, in a book, on that shelf. It was there last night, and this morning it was gone. I told Ellis, and he said, "You're imagining it." I said, "I want you to call the police." And he wouldn't. So I waited and called you myself. Yellow it was, with Eastbourne written on it.
Pardon?
The envelope, that's what it was for, Eastbourne. You've got nice eyes, did you know that? Sympathetic.
It's the same every day. Something gets mislaid. A ring, bracelet, cash. You ever had anything to do with old people, son?
No.
Oh, they love having someone to blame. If they lose something, it's much easier to say it's been nicked than admit they're losing their marbles.
And has Mrs. Slaney lost hers?
Who knows? She's only been here 3 weeks, and what a pain she's been.
So you're saying categorically you don't believe the money was stolen?
I'm just saying you're wasting your time.
That's not the same thing. Is there anyone you think we should talk to? Oh, come on. Who had the opportunity?
Well, the girl you saw when you came in, Juliet Yates, she was on duty last night. She had access to all the rooms.
And you think she took it?
I don't know. I found out recently she's been done for shoplifting.
Perhaps we better see her.
Why? Even if she did take it, you'd never be able to prove anything.
Well, why not?
Well, she's no fool. You saw her. Look, I've been planning on getting rid of her anyway. I can't afford to have people like that working here. How about if I let Juliet go and you let it drop?
Come on, Steve, we can't just write it off.
Why not? There's no real evidence.
Monroe won't wear it. He'll want us to see Juliet.
How do you know? We haven't asked him. Look, Barry, if we get back now, we might still be able to get out on the elbow. Well, what's more important, this or helping Nick a gang that's already done jobs worth 80 grand?
I'm just doing my job.
If I wanted to spend my time helping old grannies, I'd have joined the Scouts, not the police.
Sometimes, Steve, I wish you had. See you, Oscar 577, receiving over.
Oh, what is it?
We'd like a word, Juliet.
Well?
It's about the theft from Mrs. Slaney at the old people's home.
Well, what about it?
Before we go any further, I should like to warn you, you don't have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but what you do say may be given in evidence.
What?
Have you any idea what happened to the money?
No. I told Ellis that. What's he said to you?
You said you had access to all the rooms last night.
Yeah, well, obviously. That's what I'm there for.
Do you live here alone, Juliet?
I've got him.
No one else?
Not anymore.
Must be a bit of a struggle, you know, pay the rent.
Of course it's a struggle. Wouldn't you struggle on $3.20 an hour? As it is, I'm going to have to ask Ellis for more overtime. Look, just what is this about?
Mr. Ellis has told us you got a conviction for shoplifting.
Yeah, well, that was years ago.
18 months, we checked.
What's he saying? I took the money. Is that it? I've just done a 16-hour shift for that skinflint. He's got the nerve to accuse me.
He hasn't accused you.
Don't tell me that.
Is there someone else we should be talking to?
Yeah, him, Ellis.
What do you mean?
Did you notice how the old people were with Ellis today? You call yourself policeman.
Yeah, all right. So what did we miss?
Well, they're terrified of him. He runs that place on fear. Do you know why? Cheaper than care. Care costs money. Anyway, frightened people don't tell tales.
What tales, Juliet?
I've seen people. I've seen them locked in rooms and tied in chairs. I've seen him punched, beaten and kicked, you name it. He'd be more at home running a concentration camp.
Did she give details of any specific incidents, names, dates, witnesses?
Well, no, sir.
Would she be prepared to go to court?
Well, I don't think she's in the mood to do us any favours, sir.
Andrew, what happened to the uniform help for Frank Burnside?
He's got Quinnan and Garfield, sir.
Well, didn't he tell you I promised him these two as well?
Yes, but since you're on late senior today, you weren't here to confirm it. The theft at the home, sir. Stringer and Loxton have uncovered allegations of serious physical abuse.
Well, you better keep me informed.
Sir, it's my opinion the allegations are untrue.
Well, what makes you say that?
It's a way of distracting attention away from the theft.
You think Juliet Yates took the money?
Odds on, sir, but we'll never prove it. I think we're wasting our time.
Sir, I disagree.
So do I. Go back to the home, talk to Mrs. Slaney again. Whilst you're there, have a good look round. I'll see what social services know about Ellis.
Does that mean I can help CID, sir?
No, it means you can take the spare panda and get back out in the streets.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I called to see Mrs. Slaney.
Oh, I'm afraid you can't.
Why not?
Well, she's not available.
What do you mean?
She's resting.
Where?
Upstairs in the recreation room.
I see. Right then.
Where are you going?
Up to see her.
I've said. She's resting. She's asleep.
Well, I can't wait around till she wakes up. I'm going up.
I'm afraid you can't. My residents have their rights.
I'm sorry.
And don't say you insist. You've no legal right on these premises.
I'm going up those stairs now, Mr. Ellis, and I strongly advise you not to try and stop me.
She isn't there.
Is she in her room?
No. She just took off. I've been looking for her.
Why didn't you say so in the first place? She got any relatives?
A daughter?
Have you tried her?
No.
Why not? Too embarrassing. I think she should be informed. What's her name and address?
I'll deal with this.
Name and address, please.
Ruth Chapman. She runs a place called the Studio Salon on Radcliffe Street.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Shall I put out a call to all units?
Well, let's see if Stringer finds her at the daughter's first.
Right. Now, Ellis also claimed that he was once in the job. A sergeant, probably?
Any idea where? When?
No. That's a physical description.
I'll talk to Donna. You never know.
About social services, do they have any information on him?
No, the inspectorate's made the statutory checks and nothing untoward's shown up.
It's going to be hard to pin anything on him, then.
That remains to be seen.
Sir, if it's any consolation, Mr. Burnside's not having much joy at the moment either.
Now, why should that be a consolation, John?
Mrs. Chapman? PC Stringer, Sunhill. It's about your mother.
What's happened?
She's gone missing from Annecy House.
What do you mean gone missing?
Well, she just took off this afternoon.
Oh, no.
Have you got any idea where she might be?
No.
Has she got any other relatives? Friends?
Friends, my mother. If you'd met her, you'd know what a joke that was.
Well, actually, I have met her.
Nothing any of us do is ever right. She used to live with us, you know. She ended up living in our pockets. Almost destroyed my marriage.
Look, I'm not asking you to justify putting her in a home.
I didn't put her in a home. She asked to go. The first one we found told her to leave. We must have taken her to see 10 others before she settled on Annecy House.
She chose it herself?
Yes. She said she liked the rooms. She liked the owner. Straight up, no-nonsense kind of chap, she said.
Well, the fact remains she's gone.
Yeah. Well, this time, let her take the consequences.
Are you not at all concerned for her safety?
I really don't think it's the police's business. It's a family matter. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a business to run.
Excuse me.
What is it?
I've been burgled. I've just come home. The front door's been forced, and I think there might be someone inside.
OK, which house?
Just round the corner, number 74 Melville Terrace.
Right, we'll go and have a look. Sierra Oscar from 643. I've got a possible suspect on.
We're covered at back.
All right, you wait here, Mrs. Naylor.
What a mess.
Get out. Get out of my house.
Where is she? Tried to barricade herself in the bedroom. She insists the place is hers.
Got any idea why she should think that?
No. Look what she's done to my house.
Anyway, she says she won't talk to anyone but you.
You sure it's your house?
Of course.
Wait there, yeah?
The cheek.
Brenda? Oh, Brenda.
Oh, it's you. I thought it was the van.
The what?
I rang a firm, told them to take the furniture.
Brenda, what are you talking about?
Know what they've done to this room.
Brenda, what are you doing here?
Don't you start. 1964 I moved into this house.
Brenda, what happened to your face?
And if they think they can swindle me out of it, they can think again.
The bruises, how did you get them?
I shall call the decorators tomorrow. Ask them to put it all back to what it was.
Has someone hit you, love?
Don't know how I can afford it, mind. Have you got my money back?
Was it Ellis?
Bang goes Eastbourne. I'd have to save for this.
Brenda, answer me.
Take a while. Years, probably. It's not the pain. It's not the bruising. Not the shock even. It's just the humiliation. No man ever hit me before.
I found out Ellis was definitely in the job, sir.
Yeah, but not much else by the look of it.
Sorry, sir. Best I could do. You know how hard it is once a cop is retired.
Thanks for trying. Mrs. Slaney, I'm Inspector Monroe. Could you tell us exactly what happened?
In your own time, love.
I was in my room having a rest. I'd got angina, you know, and all that business with the money, it shook me up. I'd fallen asleep. I woke up and there's a commotion outside my door. I go to look and there's Ellis with this woman.
What were they doing there?
He was trying to put her in her room and she didn't want to go. He was dragging her like a sack of coal. I said, "You can't do that." And he just dropped her and came at me saying, "You mind your own business." And I'm about to say, "'Tis my business," when bang, he brings his hand down across my face and then again, bang.
He hit you twice?
That I remember, I must have blacked out. I came to and I was lying on my bed. The room locked and the key gone.
How did you get out?
Through the window. He'd never think I had the nerve. I took my bag and I just escaped. Take my advice. Don't ever grow old. At best, you're a nuisance to people, and at worst, they'd rather you were dead. So, you're going to arrest him?
It isn't as simple as that.
Steve, the FME's arrived to examine your old lady.
Right, I'll tell them.
How's it going?
Oh, terrific.
By the way, I hear Burnside's going to get his result.
What, the raid happened after all?
As we speak.
Sarge, do you reckon there's any chance of making this assault stick?
Oh, every chance. Provided the court thinks she's, 100% up here.
You realise you could be prosecuted for burglary?
Well, that's rich. That's wonderful. You're going to charge me with burgling my own house?
Brenda, it's not your house.
I wish you'd stop saying that. Just because I made it over to those two thieves.
What two thieves?
My daughter and her chap.
What exactly do you mean?
Are you too simple or what? I made it over to them so that if I ever had to go into a home, the social wouldn't force me to sell it to pay the fees. Lots of people do it, don't they?
But your daughter's since sold the house.
And use the money to buy that business.
So the house really was yours?
That's what I've been saying. By rights, it still is.
I see. Well, this doesn't excuse your actions, but it does make them understandable.
Sir, the doctor's here.
Right. As soon as the doctor's done, get a statement. In the meantime, there's a question of where she's going to spend the night.
Sir?
Well, she can hardly go back to the home. Start by contacting her daughter.
They're not actually on speaking terms.
Nevertheless, she's an next of kin, and Mrs. Slaney has to go somewhere. This is all we've been able to get on Ellis, sir.
So?
I just wondered, with your connections, if you might know someone who could add to it.
Yeah, all right. Leave it on my desk. I'll look at it tomorrow.
I was hoping you could do something now.
Andrew, I'm up to my eyes. I've got a mountain of paperwork. Frank Burnside's creating hell.
Sir? I understood the warehouse raid had happened as he'd hoped.
Well, did you also understand that one of the men got away because we didn't have enough manpower?
No, sir. That's unfortunate.
Isn't it just?
And I realise to some the welfare of the elderly isn't the most fashionable use.
Thank you, Andrew. That's not a subject I need a lecture on. All right, leave it with me.
Steve, where were you?
Got tied up.
Oh, we could have used you. We lost one, you know. Still, it's all a matter of priorities.
Yeah, sure. This way, please.
Like to take a seat?
We'll take a statement. Before we start, I've just spoken to your daughter on the phone, and she's on her way over here.
She's what?
I think I might have managed to persuade her to take you back home with her. What are you doing?
You're going. And don't you try to stop me.
Well, what's wrong?
I came here because you said you'd help me.
I'm trying to.
You call that help? If you think I'm going back under that thieving cow's roof, you must be mad.
And look.
I'm not looking anywhere.
Brenda, where do you think you're going to go?
I'll manage.
What about your statement?
I'm not making a statement.
If you don't, then Ellis is going to carry on getting away with it.
Good luck to him.
You don't mean that.
I mean, that's how it is these days, isn't it? It's muscle and money that counts, and you might as well accept it. All people like you do is make it worse.
She's probably right, too.
Shut it!
Now look what you've done.
What's the matter?
Angina.
Is there anything I can do?
Pills in there, round there.
Oh, I can't see anything.
In my pocket.
Can you get an ambulance, Steve?
Sarge, we need an ambulance.
It isn't an ambulance, I need it's a chair.
Oh, can you get a chair as well, Steve? What's this? Brenda, this wouldn't happen to be the missing money, would it?
She's had an angina attack.
I'm surprised she hasn't had a brain hemorrhage. Sickening.
I agree.
Gordon Ellis, uniform sergeant in Kent, later the Met. Notorious handyman by all accounts.
So I see.
Career culminated in a charge of ABH after he apparently assaulted a prisoner. Everybody knew he'd done it, but the case got thrown out.
And the following year, he retired.
And started a second career looking after old people. Makes sense, doesn't it?
Unfortunately, it doesn't look as though we'll be able to go ahead with an assault charge.
Why? She's not senile, is she?
No, but she'd get pulled to pieces in court.
Look, we can't just let this go.
We can tell social services what we know, in addition to which I thought I'd see Ellis myself. Let him know how seriously we take this.
I've got a better idea.
So?
I'll see him.
Well, I appreciate the offer, but there's no
It's
need.
all right, Andrew. This isn't a favour. My mother's in a home.
Someone to see you, Mr. Ellis.
Chief Inspector Conway's Sun Hill. It's about Mrs. Slaney. We found her.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she's down at our Nick, looking like a trains hitter. You any comments?
Not particularly.
Have you any idea how her injuries were caused?
Old women, they fall down, they bump into things. Anybody's guess.
Did she sustain them here?
Not to my knowledge.
Did somebody hit her?
Not to my knowledge.
Did you hit her?
I've nothing further to say to you.
Don't tell me you've taken offence. After all, it's not the first time you've been asked if you've hit someone, is it?
No comment.
So you don't want to discuss your illustrious career in the force with me? Well, I can understand that. So let's discuss your new vocation, shall we? Plenty of job satisfaction, is there?
Enough.
Money, too?
More than you'll ever make.
What's the plan? Do it 5 years, sell up and buy something in Marbella?
Could be. Maybe you should think about it. You know, if you've got the 25 looming and the old career's coming to a dead end.
Has it ever occurred to you, Ellis, that you're dealing with human beings in this place, not cattle?
You're going to give me a lecture about social conscience now, are you? Well, tell me, Mr. Conway, what is it you do that's so valuable to society? I'll tell you what I do. I take on the responsibility that other people have washed their hands of. You think I've been giving some of these old dears a hard time? Well, believe me, it's nothing compared to what some of them have been getting off their own children before they got here. What's the matter? Shocked, are we?
People like you will find a justification for anything.
And people like you can't face up to the truth when you hear it.
What do you want?
Now, come in. What's going on?
Getting out, that's what.
Why?
The message from Ellis saying we won't be needing you anymore.
Let me see.
What chance do you think I had of keeping this place on without a job?
Where are you going?
The sisters.
I'm sorry.
Look, don't, just leave.
Look, there's something else.
What?
The money. Mrs. Slaney's money. You see, well, the thing is, it turned up.
Where?
She had it all the time in a coat.
Brilliant. You're telling me I lost my job, my flat for nothing?
It's unfortunate.
Unfortunate. I tried to help people. I told the truth. I lost everything. You're saying it's unfortunate.
I'm sorry, but we had to pursue our investigation.
You do realise that Mrs. Slaney's daughter will be informed of her injuries?
You think she'll want to know? She's got the house. Family ties tend to weaken once the money changes hands.
And we will make sure that social services are made fully aware of what's happened here today.
Look at me. I'm trembling.
What's this?
I'm coming back, that's what.
You're what?
She's insisted. I've tried to talk her out of it.
We found her an emergency bed. Unfortunately, she won't take it.
It was a shared room. In any case, I'm not going to be shoved in any old place.
She's a responsible adult. In the end, it's her decision.
Who are you?
Martin Moore. Social Services.
Look, are you sure about this?
Of course I'm sure. He's not going to try it again, is he? From now on, people are going to be watching him.
We can close you down, you know.
Why would you do that?
No reason if everything's as it should be. When I settle Mrs. Slaney, and we'll talk things through.
Happy?
Why shouldn't I be?
Good. We'll leave you to it, then.
You'll be hearing from me.
God, I hope not.
Don't be like that, Stringer.
I mean it. I tried to talk her out of it. When she said she was coming back, I could have throttled her.
I know the feeling.
I don't know what stopped me.
It's called a conscience, Stringer. It's one of those things some unfortunate people are stuck with.